Buy an iPod Shuffle. MP3 players are becoming increasingly more popular. There are many types and brands available on the market today. However, the most popular brand without question is the iPod. The iPod comes in three forms: the original iPod, the iPod Nano and the iPod Shuffle. The original iPod is capable of playing music, storing and displaying photos, playing podcasts, and playing videos. The iPod Nano is much smaller in size than the iPod and it can do the same things the iPod can, except for play videos. Finally, the iPod Shuffle is basically the same as the iPod Nano, except it does not have the LCD color display screen, nor can it be used to store or view photos. When buying an iPod Shuffle, there are a few things to consider. Which model do I want? Before you even decide where you will buy the iPod Shuffle, you should first decide which model you want. The iPod Shuffle currently comes in two models: the 512 MB model, capable of holding up to 120 songs, and the 1 GB model, capable of holding up to 240 songs. If you plan on keeping a large library of music on the iPod Shuffle, then the 1 GB model is probably the best choice. Otherwise, the 512 MB model should be just fine. Do I want it new or used? This is probably the most important decision you'll need to make. Buying new is most definitely the safer way to go, but obviously not the cheapest. However, the benefit to buying new is that you will typically be given the option for extended warranties or service plans, which you cannot get when you buy used. On the other hand, if you do not want to spend an excessive amount of money, then you could buy used. When you buy used, though, there is no guarantee as to how long the iPod Shuffle will function properly, especially since you will not definitively know what kind of wear and tear it has. Where do I want to buy it? The final decision is generally the easiest once you know what you're looking for. If you decide to buy a new iPod Shuffle, then you would be able to find it at places like Best Buy or Circuit City. If you opt for buying used, you could get it from an auction site like eBay or Yahoo Auctions. Whenever you buy from an auction site, be sure to read the listing for the item you're bidding on very carefully before you go ahead and place a bid or buy the item. Before you actually buy an iPod Shuffle, you can use price comparison websites like pricegrabber.com to help you easily and quickly compare all the places you can buy an iPod Shuffle, both online and retail, to see where you can find the best deals. Useful links: Apple Best Buy eBay Price Grabber.